What's going on? I think we're live.
We are.
Wow.
According, it says we're live. Your first live
Yes.
stream.
Oh my
And it's
goodness.
on
This actually
time.
works. This works. All right.
Ooh.
Hey everybody, it's good to see you guys. Welcome to my first live stream. This is my buddy Mitch Heyman right here. I'm going to take a quick moment to give Mitch some praises. This could not be possible without him. He quite literally made all of this happen, connected all the links for me in every aspect of my guitar life. Putting the guitar into a Focusrite and putting it out here and being able to have a tone was the first step. But being able to play live on YouTube is something that I've wanted to do for a very long time. And it's great to be a part of this community and to be able to do this with all you guys. You guys all know who you are. And I love you all. This is a great day for me. And I want to thank Mitch Heyman. It's all because of Mitch, quite literally. Yeah. He always acts like it's no big deal. That's because he's awesome.
You see how easy it is. It's
Easy. No. Let's address the chat. I'm going to address the chat for the first time. This is cool. I'm going to the top. Sandra Picorni. It's good to see you. Happy Father's Day. Absolutely love you. I actually had an unboxing from Sandra just a couple of days ago. I've been a fan of her channel for a couple of years now, and if you guys will subscribe to her channel and support her and interact with her, she will send you some of the coolest shit you have ever seen. It'll just show up, and I mean cool stuff. Real cool. I'm going to show you. She sent me something, a little care package that needed to be refrigerated. I was real curious as to what that actually meant. Because I've got a lot of gifts over the years, but having to throw it in the fridge, I wasn't too sure. The mystery was pretty heavy. I'm going to share that with you guys, and it's good to see you, Sandra. Hey, we've got McCollum Music. Right on, brother. It's good to see you. Right on, man. Dwight Bailey, the hit man in the house. Dwight, it's good to see you, man. Love you, brother. Mr. Mick, what a rocker. Dude, it's good to see you. Welcome, my man. Lars Guitar, right on, man. It's good to see you, brother. It's really good to see you, man. All right, let me go down a little bit further here. Andrew Knox, right on, brother. It's good to see you. Frank C, right on. Right on, Frank. Patty Dill, you guys, in the house. It's good to see you, Patty. Right on. Let me see who else. I don't want to miss anybody. Jacob, right on. Jacob Bedingfield. It's good to see you, Jacob. You rock, brother. And Blue Mox. Brother Blue, right on, man. It's good to see you, my man. Taylor Green. I got family in the chat, you guys. Right on, man. Right on, Taylor. I love you, sweetheart. Let's see who else. All right. That's good for now. I think I've got everybody. If I missed Steve Brand, it's good to see you, Steve. Steve, the only thing better than those incredibly custom Ibanez's that you show as the couch guitar of the day are those two gorgeous dogs that you have. Those dogs are absolutely beautiful. You guys who know me know I love dogs, and they outshine your guitars, brother. I'm just saying. Just saying. Ian's Guitar Shack is in the house. It's good to see you, Ian. Right on, my man. I don't think I've missed anyone.
You have 16 people in there already.
That's awesome.
Which is very good right off the bat.
That's awesome. Happy Father's Day to all you guys. Oh, wait a minute. We got Quentin James in the house. It's good to see you, Quentin. Right on, brother. Right on. Hey, Ed Dubrill is in the house. Ed, I love you, man. I miss you a lot. It's good to see you. Real good to see you, bro. Why don't I play a song real fast? I've been just absolutely...
First of all, how's the audio coming to you guys?
That's a good question.
I mean, am I even with Charles, or am I too loud, or is he too... Just give us a number one if we both sound all right.
Yeah, getting the audio on this is a little bit of a hat trick. But we crank
Blue
it
Moss,
up. That's,
number
you know,
one.
when in doubt, crank it up.
Yeah,
I've got the backing track set sort of to the levels. All Dave, all night. It's good to see you, Dave. Right on, brother. I've got it set to the levels that I use when I'm on Ryan's show, so it should be in the zone, in the ballpark. McCollum Music says it sounds perfect. Steve says number one.
very good.
Right on. Let's do this.
Frank.
Let's do this, guys. Right on, Frank. Man, it's good to see all you guys. I'm going under for a minute. I'll be back.
I'm muting myself. Do you want to? Why don't you solo yourself? Don't forget.
I hope that came through okay.
You need to add me back in.
I got you, brother. Right
You don't
there.
have to.
No. How'd that sound? Did it come through okay?
It sounds better. We're doing it on your stream. It sounds better than when we practice on mine. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, it just sounds
There's something about being the mother
right. The
stream.
originator, where it's coming from.
Yeah.
I think it does. And
now,
what we are hearing, what you and I hearing, it could be different. What the chat is hearing too. I've noticed that it could be different. Like if you play it when you replay the playback, later on, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, very cool. The chat said it was okay. All right.
It sounds good.
Cool.
You're good. You're very cool. First. You are now. You're not a. I don't want to use that word, but it's your first.
Did I just lose my YouTube virginity? My God, man! You'd think after all this time, I did say it. I went there. I went there. That's okay. I'm glad I lost it with all these people in the chat. I can't do it with a better group.
Very good.
Very cool. Excellent. Hey, I'm going to show off this guitar that Charles 75N just did for me. I don't know if you guys have been following this work that he does or not. But he is just, first of all, he's the sweetest darn guy you'd want to meet. He's just wonderful to work with. It's been an absolute pleasure dealing with the man and his craft. I've learned a lot from this community about a lot of different stuff. And now Fabric Top guitars are no different. He worked through me with the whole process. I sent him a baby onesie because the reason I sent a variety of different things for the guitar was because the logos on infant rock T-shirts are smaller than they are on what you standard would get, if you went to the show. And so the word, for instance, Judas Priest or Motley Crue or whatever, the printing is smaller, but it's the same graphic. It's just made a little smaller. And so I sent him a baby onesie. I sent him another T-shirt that we ended up not using. It was sort of a stripper pole kind of a thing. It was really cool, but no, we went another way. And so let me grab this. I haven't done anything as far as bolting the guitar together yet. I'm acquiring all the parts for it, but let me.
You want to sell it yourself so they can see the big picture?
About to, right
there you go.
And so this is the guitar. I have to be up on my mic. I'm sorry. The craftsmanship and work that Charles did on this guitar is absolutely over the top.
Killer.
Too cool. And I'll say this. I'm really glad I didn't go ahead and order the Floyd for this. I'm so glad I didn't just order, any old pickup. As far as the Godot tuners, I have a set of Godos that I'm going to use on this, but everything else will be brand new. And my favorite thing about this is I can grab the guitar like Mick would and flip it upside down, and you can read it upside down, right side up from being upside down. So that's really cool. And I just want to give him a shout out. I think that he is one of the most awesome members of this community that I've met. And I can't wait to do something else with him in the future. So anyway, that being said, anybody in the chat have any questions or anything? I see Frank C says, I don't want the chat to jump on me. Frank C says, can't wait for it to get assembled and become a guitar. Right on, Frank. Little things about the guitar, the inserts for the string blocks and the saddles. I'm going to want them to be a specific color. I want the titanium screws, all titanium screws in the whole thing because I'm tired of spinning out. I have spun out 2 saddles in a year and a half trying to lock down my Floyd, and I'm overlocking them. A lot of the guys in the community showed me I was doing it wrong. I was doing it wrong. I was trying to muscle them, and that's just not the way it is. You set them, you put a little dink to it, and that's it. That's all you should have to do. And I guess it's a less is more kind of a thing. But I'm starting to take heed from some of you guys. Randy Price is in the chat. It's good to see you, Randy. Right on, brother. And so I'm just having a lot of fun nowadays. A lot of fun, because that's what I do YouTube for. I'm here to have fun, you guys. I'm here to interact with you guys and my buddy Mitch. Let me get Mitch back here. And just if something's news, we'll address it. From now on, if David Lee Roth drops a single, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. I love the man. He's taken most rock stars of his caliber, usually it doesn't seem like they live as long as he has. And we don't get to experience the entirety of their life. But he's literally done the same thing his entire life and hasn't really changed. He didn't go to work at Subway after his band failed, But I would have loved to have seen him at Subway. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, Dave. But Alice G is in the chat. Right on, bro. It's good to see you, man. We'll talk about that here. I've reached out to some old friends from the early 80s, people from my childhood. I will have guests on the show. You can count on that. There'll be a massive list from this community of people who will come on here and we'll interact. We'll try to do things a little differently. As the channel grows, we'll obviously get the graphics and music and things like that tightened up. We'll obviously do those things. But I'm just as an example, I'd love to grab any one of the boys from Ryan's show or any one of the members from the Water Buffalo Society, Ben Coombs' show, and grab you guys from time to time. Come on here. We'll pick a Joe Walsh song. We'll pick something from the early 70s, mid 70s, hell, some Deep Purple. And we'll pick a couple of licks from one of those songs, and I may not be able to play it because I'm just learning, but you may know it, and we'll work it out, and we'll talk about it briefly, and we'll see where it goes and maybe what our interpretation, each one, because we all play guitar differently. This is a journey. It's not a destination. And this channel is literally just, at this point, it's wide open, and it's a big question mark as far as format, other than the fact we're going to play a lot of guitar, we're going to talk about guitars, and we're going to talk about the people in this community and what they do. And anyone who brings anything to this table, we're going to spotlight them. We're going to let them shine, quite literally. And that's it. Basically, that's it. I see Christopher Silva, my rock brother. Dude, we've got tickets. Dave Z, Christopher, and I have tickets for Blackie Lawless and Wasp coming up here at the end of the year at the Fillmore in Charlotte. They're coming down. They're doing a road trip. Come down here. I'm going to take real good care of these boys. And we're going to see Blackie and the boys just lay it down. We are privileged to get to still see Wasp. And I think Blackie Lawless is just a fantastic individual. His musical input came from an absolute crazy time in rock. I remember I was in front of the, where was I? I was at the Troubadour, and they were having a blood drive. The Red Cross teamed up with Wasp to do a We Want Blood and So Does Wasp blood drive. And so all these rockers are literally getting shuffled into the Bloodmobile, and everyone's giving blood. It was just so classic and such a memory. I'll never forget that. And if I ever get Blackie's ear, I'm going to mention that to him and ask him what he thought about that. Yeah. Hey, Papa Blue. Man, it is good to see you, Papa. Right on, man. Welcome, brother. Awesome. Hey, I wanna show you guys. I unboxed this already because I had to get it in the fridge. But Sandra Picorni sent me something here, and I've got to share it with you guys. Evidently, I'm going to be an honorary cheesehead after I have this product here. This is the staple. This is it. This is the snack that you have when you're in Wisconsin, the cheese capital of the freaking world. This is so cool. Let me show you guys. So she sent me a bag of, and we've all seen this. These are Jack Links. These are teriyaki Jack Links. I can get these here in North Carolina. But you use the Jack Link like a chip. And this is a soft beef jerky. And she sent me a couple of containers of Bucky Badger original restaurant style creamy cheese spread. You see this? Now, I'm going to pop one of these babies open. I've been dying to do this for 2 days now. And I'm going to check out a little taste of her hometown. Check this out. Okay, it's right here. Okay. Holy crap, this is absolutely fantastic. Sandra, this is cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow. So, cold beer is like mandatory for this, I think. That's absolutely wonderful. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Sandra. My goodness. That's so cool. It has been an absolute pleasure being associated with you and knowing you over the last couple of years. I got to meet Sandra with Fruitcake Tony. Tony and Sandra, Bent Tom, and Brendan Buttcheeks are the reason I started doing YouTube, quite literally. Them and Guitar Hack. I got to give Hack a shout out too. But as far as Sandra and Tony, they and Brendan and now Ed, who I miss Ed and Brendan. I miss you. I miss all you guys a lot. I do. I had to make an exodus from my normal routine that I did for quite a while, and it was time, for various reasons. And the end result of all that, though, is and Bent Tom. Yeah, Bent Tommy too was there. That's right. I don't want to forget Bent Tom at all. I love you, Tommy. And it's funny. I made great relationships with everybody that was on that show. Everyone that left. Gary Big G had just left when I got involved, so I met him after the fact. I miss you, Gary. Rest in peace. God, he was a huge character. I really miss Gary. I didn't get to interact with him nearly as much as I wish I had. I'll say that. Big G, that's right. He was Sandra's. He was like a brother to Sandra. I remember that. And I also remember some of the early shows that they did. I still miss Squash Squad. I miss it. The whole paranormal thing that you did, Sandra, was so cool. I kind of, I'll say it out loud. I kind of hope that you maybe go back to it in the future. I thought it was really cool, and it's interesting. It's very interesting. Other than that, why don't I play a song? Let me play a song?
Sounds good to me.
Give me half a second. I'll make it happen. Okay, bam, we'll do that. Do that. Do that.
That was great.
Am I back? Am I back?
You were back. That was
Wow.
fantastic.
Did that sound all right?
Sounded great to me.
So all the effort we put into making this stuff work, all the effort we made, all the effort you made to making this right, it's right. That's awesome. I'm still getting over stage fright, something I hate talking about, but it's a real thing. I'm dealing with it well. You know, I told you guys a couple of months ago, coming on Ryan's show, the first time I went on there, I swore to God, I may as well have been walking out in front of 20,000 people. It was shaking. I was just terrified. But this is what I want to do. So I'm just going to work through it. I'm going to get, and if I hit brick walls, I apologize.
I'm interrupting you right now.
Apologize.
You're doing it. You sound like a seasoned professional. And
Yeah,
I bet you everyone in here will
It
agree.
won't last. It won't last.
Oh,
I'm gonna hit
no,
some
you're
brick walls,
sounding
man.
great, man.
Oh my
you
God!
just got a
Thank you.
natural voice to
Thank you,
communicate.
but
And
this is a learning curve for me. It really is. And anyway, I enjoy the hell out of it. Guitars are so much fun. I literally the learning about guitar, playing guitar, and everything that goes into it. You know, who was that? Who was that Charles had on? Was it Scott Brockway?
Yes.
Yeah. Today.
I was watching.
You know, I absolutely love Scott. Scott's been around. He's a pillar of this community. I've been listening to him and interacting with the community that he's been in for quite a while now. He is a pedal king. He teaches me something every time I go on there, and I also get the understanding that there's so much that I will never flip and know, because he's made it like a life. That guy knows pedals, man. He's a pedal king. He's a tone king. He's a wonderful guitar player. He's an excellent musician. He's just another member of this community that just interests the heck out of me. I can't, the one best thing that I was telling Mitch this the other day, we were talking about this, and we talk about this all the time. Getting to bring you guys in here one-on-one and just pick something that you just love guitar-wise and being able to play it on a live platform to this community is something that, some of these boys out there that we've been hanging with, Ryan and all the boys, and they're touching on this, but I think the future, we haven't seen it all yet for what we're about, getting involved in and embarking on here. We are going to see some YouTube guitar players just literally become shredders over the next couple of years because of the format and the way that they're involved with other guitar players. It's interesting and very unique. It's very unique. For the first few years that I was in here learning to play guitar, I say in here, it was a different place, but it was the same situation. I'm sitting here and I'm just trying to learn using YouTube as my format. No formal lessons really of any kind. Although I will say I've been offered from a couple of heavy hitters to take guitar lessons. I am going to take them up on that, and I will share it with you guys as it transpires. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm at a point right now with my guitar where I need to broaden my horizons. I need to learn to play the blues. That's really, I think, where I need to go, to learn to express and phrase things properly, learn my modes properly, learn different keys. I mean, when with the Ryan and the boys, I mean, they go into these C major or I don't even know. It scares me. It terrifies me to do it because I know I'm going to have to fumble to get there. But that's okay. It's all good. Symmetry in the house. It's good to see you, Trev. Right on.
Ryan's in the house. And also,
Ryan.
Here's something I'll show you. All right, so you're seeing the comments on StreamYard.
Yes.
You can highlight it and it'll display in here if you want to learn how to do that. Just highlight it with your mouse. You'll be able to.
So I just click on it.
There you go. And
Right
and then
on.
click back off of it again. Yep.
You would think as much as I've been on YouTube, I would know how to do all this stuff.
Well, you wouldn't do that unless you're live.
Nope.
You wouldn't know
was
that.
not my thing. That's awesome. Anyway, you guys, this is really all we wanted to do today. I want to thank you guys for supporting me on this channel that we're going to do. I want to thank you guys for being members of the greatest flipping YouTube guitar community and music community that I've ever seen. It's very impressive, and the amount of knowledge and love that comes out of this community is flipping outstanding. You guys rock. You absolutely kick ass, and it's a pleasure to know you guys. Once again, Mitch Heyman, I got to thank you, brother. This is not even possible without you. I could not do this without you, and I just want everyone to know I love the hell out of this guy. I love the hell out of him. And
22 people.
Yeah, excellent.
Very
I'm
good.
dying to see how the tone sounds and everything sounds on the replay. You know, let's hear how that sounds. I'm like a kid in a candy store right now, but we're gonna start promoting other channels. Obviously, you know, down in the description, we're gonna put all, you know, everybody. And I Echo Charlie. Right on, brother. 22,000. You rock, brother. Oh, hey, Echo. Thanks for those kind words the other day, bro. You rock. You absolutely rock. Randy. Yeah, Randy. We got a guitar build going on right now, man. It's pretty crazy. I'm so glad I didn't pre-buy a bunch of stuff for this thing. I really.
If I can mention, you know, Charles Semplian, he's also doing little segments of how your guitar he worked on came about. It's really interesting. You got to watch that. Check it out.
I saw that. You know, you think of fabric and you think, well, you're going to wrap it on the guitar, but fabric, I mean, the amount of poly that's in the fabric, the amount of cotton, the blend of it really makes a huge difference. The shirts that I actually ended up sending him. Okay, I've got a really cool reputation for gifting really nice, soft, great rock t-shirts. I've been very fortunate. I know a guy, right? But I gotta tell you, the shirts I sent Charles, they were kind of stiff. They were not my normal nice, and he had to work with them. But the finished quality work that he did is just outstanding. He's a true crafts artist. He's just a craftsman and an artist, and I cannot say enough about him either. Mitch, you got any final words for these fine people?
I know a guy. Forget about it. Yeah, just, you know, we got this great community, and we have. So don't miss Ryan's OU812.
That's right.
It's like 5 o'clock tonight, or 5:05.
Today.
Then I think Ben Coombs 8 o'clock tonight,
Mm-hmm.
and then Ryan will come back Thursday night at 8 o'clock. And who else we have in there? I mean, it's just a great community. And Quentin's doing a lot of stuff now. He knows what he's doing now, and he's sounding good. It's Steve Brand, Randy Price. I mean, these fantastic musicians.
Yes.
John DeShane.
Yes.
I mean, it's just so fun to watch.
And they all have their one thing that they love. Their specific type of jam. You know, I noticed Steve and John, they like I'm not really sure how to put this in. They like to phrase their when they do their lead work, they like to phrase it almost like a lead singer would sing, as opposed to a lick or a chop. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, I'm not saying it right, but it's really good. Yeah. And it's just an aspect of something that I've never gotten involved in it yet. I'll be honest. I was trying to learn a Neil Schon lick, solo to what song was it? I don't remember the song. One of their best damn songs too. But the solo essentially kind of emulates and enhances Steve Perry's vocals, and they don't do it directly in unison. Steve will sing, and then Neil will come in and he'll play, and it's just beautiful. Well, that's the same kind of stuff that I'm talking about. I need to learn some of that stuff, and it's really cool. Any final words?
Yeah, I'm going to promote some other people. We know Guitar Hack. He was going to try to make it today, couldn't make it.
I wish he could.
We all support Guitar Hack. A great guy. He's been around a long time. Support him and his channel. And then there's some recent guys I met with in the last 6 or 8 months. You know, the Ball Shredder. This guy, he really didn't need any help. I just helped him. He's done a lot of review videos. He just wasn't sure about streaming with effects. I helped him out, and I did very little. And for his kindness, he sent me one of his. He had a Telecaster copy. He sent it to me. And it plays great. There's another gentleman too, who's also from California, as is you are, and as is the ball shredder, Lester Mitchell, and we share two of the same names because my name is Mitchell Lester Heyman, and his name is Lester Mitchell. But anyway,
That's awesome.
He's a young guy, and he's a guitar instructor, very very unbelievable shredder, and he just needs your support. He's got a channel, but he doesn't get a lot. He should have more subscribers than he has, and he needs students, and he's just a really great person, and I recommend it if you want to take some lessons, and he will work with you too. To check out Lester Mitchell, that's his channel. If you Google it, it'll come up here on YouTube. And I mean, he's really very reasonable, and he just like a lot of other people, they give so much away for free. But this guy he just could use your support. It's Lester Mitchell. He does streams. Let me see. He changed it from Friday to Sunday nights. So he should be coming on sometime around Sunday, around 10 o'clock our time, 9 or 10. I'm not sure. But if you can find in your heart to support Lester Mitchell and the ball shredder, do so. And then our, OU812, Sandra Courtney, with her, she does great reviews on artists.
She's awesome.
You gotta check
Artist Spotlight is always excellent.
Right.
It's always excellent.
And I think you did a fantastic job. And you're just a natural at this. I mean, you could, you listen to Alice Cooper's got a radio show. I don't know, like on the weekends or something. I don't know if it's every night. I mean, you're that good, Charles. You could be, you could be emceeing a radio show, and you'd be very good at it.
I don't know about all that, but I tell you one thing I do love. I love playing guitar. I love working and fiddling with guitars and learning how to make them play as good as they possibly can. We talk about inexpensive, cheap guitars and expensive guitars. I almost opened the show with a $150 Fender Squier. I was that close to doing it because the sound. You guys wouldn't have known it was a $150 guitar.
That's the same one I told you. I had the exact same, except mine was maple. I think yours is Rosewood fretboard.
Yeah.
But other than that, it looked the same.
Well, it's been modded, and the fretwork was all redone. It was the first guitar that.
But it came with one. It came with the one pickup, right?
Yep. No. It came with two. It came with two pickups.
Oh, mine came with one. Okay.
And it was.
But I know it was made in Japan back in the early '80s.
Yep. And I took it and got a aftermarket Japanese pick guard. I ordered a pick guard from Japan, ironically, and I put an Invader in it, and a single. It was the first guitar I sort of eddied, and I did all the fretwork on it. It took me 3 times to get the fretwork correct. First time. Horrible. It was horrible. I was real discouraged. Second time I got almost all of the neck correct. The finish work wasn't right on the frets yet, but as far as the not buzzing out and got it correct, it was right. And then there was a small region up above the 12th fret on the 3 high, the high E string and back that it wasn't right. But the third time I got that thing right. And then I took the time to dress the frets properly, and that took me forever. But what I got out of it was a guitar that actually plays like a higher dollar instrument. It's never going to play like a $2,000 guitar. It's not supposed to. It's not built that way. That's not what it is. But making a guitar play well and sound good and
you can do that.
Literally shred with a guitar. You don't need an expensive guitar to do that. Just play guitar.
Yeah, let me reiterate the ball shredder. He's never owned a Fender or a Gibson. He has these affordable, cheap guitars, and he makes them. And you can't tell, listen to some of his albums or his music, you cannot tell if he's using a $200 guitar or a $2,000 guitar.
That's right. That's exactly right. The thing about it is I wish I knew back in the 80s, I wish I knew more about what I know now about guitars. there was literally sort of the beginning of the guitar modding thing. I used to see the guys with the Charvels and the Kramers and the modded Strats, and I remember Mick Mars with his black Les Paul Standard. That thing was beat to shit back in the day. It wasn't pretty, but it was functional. I mean, functional. And
did you play it?
Yeah, I've strung notes on it, and I've handed it to him and taken it off stage from him like 7 times.
That's amazing.
I was very fortunate. I was very, very fortunate. And I will be telling some stories on here, but to be honest right now, you guys, I have, with Ben Coombs on his channel, we have maybe more than 14 hours. There's a playlist out there, stories from LA and all that, and it's something that I want to continue to do with Ben on his channel. It's, he was gracious enough to let me do that, and I don't want to stop that. So we'll continue to do that. I still want to be involved with other channels. I didn't do this to pull away from all you guys. I did this to drag you all in and stay with everybody. So that being said, I love you guys. Thank you for coming and checking this first live stream out. My brother Mitch right there. I cannot thank you enough, brother. Cannot.
I thank you.
All right, man. Thank you, Ed. Look at this, man. Ed, I miss you, brother. I cannot tell you. And say hey to the guys for me. Got Sammy Hagar coming up here very soon at the PNC. It's going to be incredible. Joe Satriani is going to step up, and he's going to bring us his best. He's going to bring us his best. On everyone's mind at that show, the number one thing, we're going to be thinking of Eddie. That's what we're going to be thinking of. We're going to wish he was there, and it's going to be wonderful. Get to see Michael Anthony absolutely kick ass with Sammy another time. Jason Bonham is going to absolutely shred, and Joe's going to be cool, man. He's going to be way cool. He's Joe freaking Satriani. All right? Guys, I love you. Be well. Papa, you rock, bro. Man, I'll see you all later. Take care and be well.
Good show, Charles.
Love you. Love you guys. Right on.